Hi and welcome to this live currency strength indicator table video with me, John, on this Friday the 12th of May. So we talked a lot about the New Zealand dollar going into this week. If we scroll back through our tables, we can see that the New Zealand dollar featured quite heavily as a strong currency. However, in yesterday's video, we highlighted the fact that the New Zealand versus the US dollar was coming into a key level of resistance, and that's where we should wait to see if the strength is going to continue on that currency or whether it's going to reverse. And we can see actually that the New Zealand dollar has reversed, so it was a good idea to stay away from Kiwi especially after we traded Euro Kiwi short this week for around about 140 pips of profit. Now you can see here the tables are now reflecting the fact that the New Zealand dollar is a weaker currency at the moment, and it's not showing up as a strong anymore, so we don't have a confirmed signal anymore for Kiwi. The only confirmed signal we have is for the Swiss franc, but it is a Friday, so we probably won't be looking for any kind of positioning on that today. Instead, we're going to go through some of the charts that we went through this week, especially those Kiwi ones, and just see how our analysis played out. And to be honest, it played out pretty well, especially considering we went short on Euro Kiwi around this area here. Like I said in the previous video, we look to target another key area of structure. Now you can see why we put these zones in play, and with the reason why we look at these areas in particular is because they're key highs and lows. And you can see the lows here at one spot 72.25 was the one that we were watching to see if price would target. It did target that area. We ended up going short from this consolidation zone down into that one spot 72.25 for around about 140 pips if you take it from the high of the consolidation, which is where I got short. We then said that you want to be waiting to see if price breaks down that level and continues, or whether it reverses. It's reversed and it's heading back to its key resistance level up at the one spot 75 handle now. So we've got to look again to see if the New Zealand dollar returns back as a strong currency. If it does, this could be a good level to start looking to get short again on Euro Kiwi, especially if Euro also shows up as a selling sort of currency or a weak currency. We don't have those conditions yet, so we stay away from this market for now. But the basics we got from this market was, or the basic reasoning to why we didn't want to be long Kiwi anymore, was because of the New Zealand US dollar. It came up into this really good level of resistance, a really strong resistance level, which were these previous highs at the 0 spot 63.75 and trendline resistance as well. So what we wanted to see is if price broke through that level, it would have then allowed us to continue to be long Kiwi, but it didn't. It found resistance, and it looks like we're going to be heading back down to the range lows at 0 spot 61.25 now. The other market we also took a look at this week was Kiwi Yen. We did like the idea of being long above 85.25. This one didn't meet our conditions anymore, unfortunately. We were looking to see if price would pull back into this 85.25 area for a long, and this one didn't play out, unfortunately. But we didn't get long eventually because the yen disappeared from the table. So what we want to keep our ideas of, if we had that breakout, then we would have been looking for a move up to 86.50, but we didn't get the breakout. We then looked at 85.25 for a long. But by the time we got to that level, if you had checked the tables at that point, then the yen had disappeared. The yen had actually started to show up as a stronger currency, and you can see we've now pushed to the downside there. So all in all, a successful week, focusing on the New Zealand dollar mostly, but the key sort of chart for us this week was that Euro Kiwi and that 140 pip move to the downside. Hopefully you had some success with us this week, and I look forward to speaking to you next week.